ebusan for me makwaba edeba Dazi TV so me nam kwanso na me nya sa information wenti me yema say mo modern say me di hu komo na mahu nia eko na monim say commentary eko so social media no suggest say lawyer Kusi mo ne hu modern in fact on one kasa colleague lawyers ebinom twabo ne say procedure no emrano achechire me koyon fa so betuma certify foreign document and an law firm no mentimi anye enti eno nti ati se ono ana adi emame akusha se wanhwembo enti enra abram ni didi nkomo na me posti na o chechire mu se ani anya se ono ana ambo ne homodi ana se ono ne law firm no ana di onhwembo omoye no meye bia wo mmera kwan so ase se omoye enti se obi atina baabi e kan se ani wa mo ne homodi no no ana ama aba ne se ya eno de o kan so ni pa kono ba ya adwen a na oboa enti lawyer Kusi ani mi edi nkomo no mi gidi se mu na mate asama enra odi tuja a mi gidi se wo hemi na se wonya opportunity enti asam na kan na you can go to my YouTube channel and then watch the exclusive interview me lawyer Kusi have here na wo hwe itie interview na o kan bi wo mu se nyame adom o chena obe scanning correspondence letters oni have ya pa kire se kwan mo fa so an kon be certified copies no eno o de ho nsem editudwa na senior munim no for the benefit of omo amanya opportunity entie interview no mebo ho kakra bi ade a kire mu na matie asem o kan se they did everything possible to make sure say certification of the document in beden ebeba so but answer no kra obapene so ama yakoya nim no onim sa emra no section evidence of section 161 clause 3 no ema ho kwan se otemuafo no ebetumi agi document bi ebita aiden adi atum eno nti a omo ekọọso a omo yesa no but otemuafo no the judgment no wan consider sa ade na eden ewo ho eno nti ama sabiri amanfo ka se ono wambo ne ho modern enti na me wo ho ena me hu se obi asane me document mi ko hwe ya letters or chiro ye ero bi the wall screen so no letters or chiro ye e de come German embassy rotary for ni ade ni na ode na de man hu se need enti se e bi amanfo ka se ono wantumi anya na adwuma ye sa nete na opa kire se or chiro letters bibia ade ko ya e kire se anka se otemuafo no ehwem na anka oman judgment no na authorize admission of the marriage certificate na ka hunu se na de bia ka no madam for Clement achechire mu amana marriage certificate ni say the court is also duty bound to make sure say even though no unfair expert witness to explain for the judge to know say waba well to make conclude at the judgment in the aba no court no so ka betuma in the background check akra am ye hu say certificate no the buy no e genuine na say enye genuine eno ntia busanfo eno ho asem na me pese na me de brem no na me gide se sa wo afei na wo hwame a na wonim interview a me ne lawyer Kusi ye na mebo modern asem mebo interview no sana be ya obehu interview no ho asem American but for now no what you are seeing on your screen no letters lawyer Kusi trade come German embassy yana so be sepina German embassy kra mo Ghana kra aba adaka mu na ko mo angasa kra be di adanse of marriage certificate no ba ni na ade Kusi aga nti but answer no kra ma ho kwan san ka judgment no nim se emra bi wo ho a eno ma ho kwan se otemuafo no kra betumi age ewo ehu enti abusafo that's a quick update na me person me de bro but for the meantime no wa wantie me ne mienu interview na no amene ne ye na o clarify no ye nkonkotie se na be obehu nia ekọọso ene eho lawyer me mo akwaba good
morning
apo nwe
oko na nso
nyame adom me ho ye me gidi se bibia akọọso kama
oh yes adom bibia akọọso
okay mpacho judgment na beto abonten ne nim se soft copy obi a read bia manfo ka ho asem bada ye call courtroom ho na mu read ye no me gidi se ye nyina te reporters say there is 74 pages na mo saka hard copies no
no me saka hard copy no
na how many pages?
It is 74 pages.
74 pages.
Yes.
And a soft copy now about to see 49 pages.
In fact, I don't know the explanation for it, and I don't know who said that one, but they buy and the yen it is effort now we want this at the end year free. But sincerely, when the final copy came, I got 74 pages.
Okay. And one and tea.
And happy, you had the 74 pages, and yet there were 49.
Okay.
Uh,
Now also person clarify certain things about
there's propaganda going around there. I'm saying, I'm uncertified,
okay.
and the reports I'm having is a judgment. So, judge is all my opportunities. I'm correct to find my. It cannot be true. And I want to draw the attention of the public. Says, judge my judgment. When I dream, we are the only favor. No, I don't know. Because that's the thing. Sure, say now court to them or most of the things that went on, you heard them.
If I tried.
People who read the judgment now, and my remember one typical example. The evidence to show say Odobroni and Lumba warrior Odobroni di buy. Na obi nsa ne yakotwa betare Odobroni ni Lumba. We led evidence to that effect. Cross-examine Abusham Penini, who admitted that the hand on the chest is not well positioned because the tomb no akodi baby or say kitwa no nsa kitwa ne kodi.
Okay.
And that was very serious. Say koye photo shopping. And they better testify or court say weigh evidence that is my worry. The judge never spoke about it. That is another story. But the most important one I have to talk about is the certification of the documents.
And you see,
And the
I had to say, I say procedural, and I say when to me and you were doing a 100% clarify, you know. I mean,
exactly.
until what process now as your chamber and more fast what more the and Kojidi say anka or
We
Timwa for the bit me jet to.
we applied to the Ghana embassy in Germany
Okay.
for certification. In
Okay.
fact, we took a hard copy of a letter and then we did the email. More so, we sent the letter to our client. And then Nehuni Paba could be Germany. So Omonko Ghana embassy. No Monko certified document no Fambra. At the time of the hearing of the case, that was not available. We told the judge about our difficulty in getting them.
Okay.
Now we proceeded because we have section 1613 now. It gives us a leeway. So where Nyampo, not say no cresse, Mrama, Kwanya, also court in G2. That's what the law says. So Nyamna make
Okay.
section 161, subsection 3 of the Evidence Act. And the cancer.
Okay.
And to us, we fell within it. And let me add that your tender marriage certificate in Germany.
Okay.
It has been translated and notarized from Germany. Your tender, na English, and no German. And yeah, the bag Ghana said the Institute of Languages. I'm translate here. And in all the translated versions, it is written on top marriage certificate. And the judge can say, yeah, the bag marriage certificate, na extract. And if on free. Sir, Institute of Languages, no document, no. It's not a document from an expert.
Okay.
Why doesn't he agree to it? And if you add these things to the efforts we made, the letter from German embassy, you can't close your eyes and say, because the document was not certified, because section 1613 had given a leeway. There was other evidences that would make a court convinced, said there was a certificate and that there was a marriage. Especially lawyers now, read the proceedings now, conclude, say, we subpoenaed a witness from the German embassy. They didn't come.
Okay.
And that one is on the face of the record because it was a subpoena. A copy is on the file. For not, they should rather look at the evidence before the court and the kind of conclusion that the judge came to. As though she wasn't present or she didn't read the evidence of the under cross-examination. The facts of the marriage, to put the certification aside, although Brony witness did to say Lumba Nankaze being an occasion so Wawari or Germany. And that was settled in law. The rest was the certificate. And the certification was not done not because we did not attempt. When a woman in junction answer, you are ready to hear the case before the date of the inti. 2 weeks, was saying, and someone. Both parties agreed. You see, we waited for the certification to the date of judgment. And the law permits or allows for that. Say law no allow any share is okay. That would have been different. But before we proceeded, we looked at the law, which gave us a leeway and the judge a discretion to accept the document as it is. And then that it can never be true. And we are overly commenting on the judgment because of those statements. What the judge wrote, most of them were not reflective. And so I say, I'm 1 man to say me call certificate. It can never be true. In fact, it even goes to support our case. There were difficulties with getting the certification. And we did a diligent work. In fact, we led evidence apart from that, which was overwhelming. The judge refused to see or say. The most credible evidence was the witness who came and told the court, say, Okwa Nibi, Nana, that Lumba Ashe, Captain,
yeah.
When Omo evidence, Omo the buy, not that the Juba received. So, and that evidence is credible to the woman.
Okay. And I think that some misconception say your law firm, and me, I'm more in terms of procedure, no, na open say, me what clear honor the Eddie Amayen.
Exactly. We did everything legally possible to get the document certified.
Okay.
The judge was aware. The law permits us to do that, and we did that. If the judge says, "Obi abawari abrochebia," so we didn't ask organization of the lawyer free kromo ba, sabi na lawmakers no, free moon and some free sky. Say ubi dia dance organization of lawyer free Germany when ubi dia dance ma. Is that possible?
No.
Assist justice. I'm not sure that's what the lawmaker wanted to do. And if you call a sovereign state, some testify not so ma, can you force them?
No, you can't force them.
You can't.
But now I'm about to say, especially expert witness now. Was no explanation. Also read the judgment, baby. Was no explanation. No explanation. Especially signatories now. A war marriage certificate in here. Then we hear Dini Adena. It seems as a very similar, but person business. Is it a duty bound on the court to sometimes also verify some of this before answer or make a conclusion?
That is what section 1613 says. The court has an investigation. You get the point.
Okay.
And now there's a presumption in law. You see, every official document is presumed to be genuine unless it is rebutted.
Okay.
And the genuine. This will be a proof and genuine. What was that here?
It's in Pakona can say, young fan say, picture on the buy say, on the buy no object here say, we any picture na Photoshop. Into I don't know why in a bit me ako who say, near what kind of any crana, somebody in the end crack.
We could have called an expert.
Forensic audit.
Yes, to come and testify to it. But when there wasn't a need, and that time, but it was evidence here. You don't need an expert to prove it. Because in Sunday, Dan Ebona, you're right, and left in the down. And what I did in cross-examination is that I took time to question the witness. And Sunday, left and right or say right hand. And I'm saying, right hand, only say ring, yeah, the shell left. Or say the shell left, and so name, in Kulama, Bomutim, the baby or mope. I'm saying that's okay. And I'm saying, okay, for our tobo, for our right hand tobo, what the to, for our left hand tobo, right hand, near right, tobo, what the tobo, Ukokromotino, I find a walk. I don't say about right. Now, to look at the picture, Kokromotino or left, or say Ampa. And so, would you agree with me? Say, and yeah, or say hi. You get the point.
Yeah.
So obviously, I did the work. I didn't need an expert because it was obvious.
Okay.
But this very important fact, yeah, I will be able to civil court. The judge in the judgment behaved as if she didn't even see it, and rather said that that evidence was credible.
Okay.
And obviously, we did our case. For whatever reason, the judge decided to give the judgment the way she did. What we have to do is to go on appeal. That social media comments, that has necessitated this explanation.
Okay.
Because
Yes,
it's not true.
okay. And me that's be say wafa kwanya we sina especially I know who na ehia ye pa say be na pa kire say say baby when I want you adwuma ye procedure no your law firm didn't do well no but wafa kwanya we sina wa chichirim say enye sa na ti na mo fa kwan bi aso make sure say I didn't be certified but one or two reasons you know and a judgment in the back me that was be say wafa kwanya we sina wa clarify the area mine
That's the me soft copy of letters. I'm here. We are sending a copy.
mpacho mate
All right.
mpacho